Hello, my name is Shantae Leslie, and this is my Unit 6 assignment Network Graphs presentation. In this presentation, we will be reviewing two cybersecurity datasets and assessing the impact of potential use of cybersecurity software. The graphs that you will be seeing here are going to be detailing the communications between individuals using electronic devices. So we see a scattered plot here. Each plot represents a node or an actual individual, and each line represents their respective communication. As you can see, each plot is a different size and a different shade of red, and this represents the betweenness or the rate of interaction between individuals. As you can see, this particular data set is a little frantic. It is not as stable as we would like. And you can see this by really looking at the size and the shade of the nodes. And let's take, for example, this Spectre node here. We're going to use this relationship drop down to actually filter and just see the relationships that are impacted by this particular node. So we're going to filter and show Spectre, and we can see the Spectre node here and all of the other nodes that have interactions with the Spectre node. You can see that if the Spectre device was impacted with malware, then it would affect all of these other nodes, and you can actually see that there are two other larger nodes with a darker shade of red that are also impacted, which means that they also have larger relationships with other nodes, and this would then impact the severity of the spread of the malware. Systems like this would really benefit from cybersecurity software like Microsoft Sentinel, to which you can build AI machine learning platforms to actually assess any threats like this and build whatever pathway works best for your system to wean them out. Let's look at our next data set here. We can see that this has a similar structure, and it's a little bit more organized. If a node were to be impacted with malware, I think it would be a lot more containable. Still benefit from a cybersecurity software such as Microsoft Sentinel, but you would have an easier time actually pinpointing the point of malware and actually preventing it from spreading to other devices. Let's take the Starhawk node, for example. We have the same filter here. We're going to filter to Starhawk. As you can see, the betweenness of the nodes isn't as drastic as our previous data set. So it's a little bit more contained, this data set here. Still benefit from the Microsoft Sentinel cyber software, but it'd be a lot more contained if there was an outbreak of a malware virus. That concludes this presentation. Thank you so much.